If you are not looking at Bitcoin right now, you might miss out on potentially one of the biggest events in the history of cryptocurrency. This thing is potentially going to break out and run to 100K or more. Okay, we have all the signs on the chart printing that this thing is flipped bullish on higher term time frames. We're looking at the weekly chart right now. We have this diagonal line of resistance. This diagonal line of resistance, we've broken out of this little channel right here, in my opinion, and we are testing the top of this range. If we print a lower high here, that's going to spell trouble. But if we look at the indicator down here, we have a classic anchor wave, trigger wave on the weekly. We have an anchor wave, a trigger wave on the daily, thick money flow on both the weekly and the daily. Now we're fighting a few things here. The VWAP coming down, but it looks like it wants to curve back up. It could come down here and curve back up and go on another run. The money flow is super thick here. We want the momentum to stay super thick here and keep on going. It just looks like everything is primed for a higher term time frame breakout. If you look at the past price action here, let's go ahead and turn both of these things on here. If you look, every time price came up to this line here, dump. Price comes up, dump. Price comes up, dump. But this time we have some price action developing where we get a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. We're testing back down into this area, which I think we basically already did. If you look at the 6-hour time frame, we got a perfect retest of this area right here. And these candles are just hanging here, okay? They're just hanging here. And that's what you want to see for a higher term time frame breakout. Now, the price target for this is all-time highs, right? 72, 70, 72, 75,000 and beyond. We're looking for that 100K Bitcoin though, 100K plus, right? So paying attention to all of these signals where the RSI is up here, it's staying strong, money flow thick, momentum thick up here. All of the signs on the chart are pointing to a higher term time breakout to the upside. Now we got to take it day by day, hour by hour, level by level, however you want to slice it. But we're looking at price action right now that could indicate a higher term time frame breakout. Now, as it sits, it's a Saturday, New York City time, 5 o'clock in the evening. It's the weekend. Things could get a little crazy here on the weekend. If we look at the CME chart here, price stalled out above 68,000. So if price opens up here and we have a gap in between, the exchange charts and the CME charts, we could be looking at, if price comes down, price comes back up to fill that gap and shoots back up, or, price opens higher, comes back down to fill that gap and shoots up higher. Okay. Those are the scenarios that I'm looking for a bullish scenario for a Bitcoin breakout. And that does mean that altcoins will probably run hard as well. But right now, I'm focused mainly on the Bitcoin price action and a potential higher term time frame breakout.